What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to the channel, Jalan Sun Tarot. My name is Kimberly, and I'm really excited for you to be here today. We are asking something a little different. What goes through their mind when they see you live and in person? What crosses their mind? Whether or not you see this person often, regardless of whatever type of connection, or if this is a first date and you're going to see this person for the first time. I'm keeping it open for the messages to come through today. And so that if that sounds like your reading, then I'm excited to get into it. So for today's reading, we are also going to use a different tarot deck for each of the piles. And of course, we're going to get into a few of the oracles. So without further ado, let's get into the pile selection. So for pile one, we have this fluorite crystal. And for today's reading, pile one, we are using the Unveiled tarot deck. So, the fluorite crystal and the Unveiled tarot for your reading today, pile one. For pile two, we are using the amethyst crystal tower. And for today's reading, we are using the stained glass tarot deck, pile two. So again, the amethyst crystal tower and the stained glass tarot deck for your reading today, pile two. For pile three, we have this raw piece of tiger eye crystal. And for your reading today, we are using the Alice and Wonderland tarot deck. Hey, so again, the Tiger Eye Crystal and the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck for your reading, pile three. So feel free to pause if you need to, guys. If you have more than one person on your mind, for those of you that might be dating or might be interested in more than one person, feel free to check more than one pile. For those of you that only have one person on your mind, take a moment if you need to. And I'm excited to see what details, what goes through their mind when they see you, when they're looking at you. Let's get into it. I'll see you there, guys. Bye. Hello and welcome to your reading. If you chose the fluorite crystal or if you chose the Unveiled tarot deck, then welcome, pile one. Happy for you to be here. We're asking, what goes through their mind when they see you? What thoughts cross their mind? What even emotions, I would say? We could kind of tune into that energy of what's going on with them when they see you live and in action, regardless of whatever connection you might have with the person on your mind. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here today. We're going to get right into it. I'm shuffling this way because I don't want these cards to bend. Bendy. Okay. All right, guys. So the person on your mind right now, what goes through their mind when they see you face to face? What are they going to think about, whether it's future or current? What are they thinking about? What are their thoughts of you when they see you in person, face to face? So we have the Two of Swords jumping out. We're going to get 4 cards, and then we're going to get the clarifiers. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I was keeping my thoughts to myself because as these cards are coming out, I'm getting a lot of messages. This person, ooh, okay, Three of Swords. That could mean a lot too, the Tower at the bottom. Let's get the rest of our clarifiers, but what they see when they what they feel when they gosh, let me concentrate. What goes through their mind, spirit? Ten of Wands. What they see or what they think when they see you, sorry, is there it's a little bit of confusion. They feel a little unsure. I also am getting the feeling that they find you super attractive. You're coming out as the Queen of Wands. We got strength. They may think that you have a lot of options. Of Wands. The Hanged Man in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles coming up together. And then for the Three of Swords, which I think is so interesting. Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. And the Sun in reverse. So let me know if this is your reading or not, if this resonates, guys. But I'm getting a little bit of sadness. When this person sees you face to face, or if they were to see you, depending on this connection, I feel like this would bring up a lot of emotions of loss and also of pain. Okay? They would feel very indecisive. You know what? Let's go through it. And I'm talking in future tense as if this will happen or would happen if you were to see this person again. So take that as it fits. Some of you, this could be the current energy, but I feel like when you and them are in front of each other, this person would feel very indecisive. Two of Swords is someone that is stuck, not knowing which way to turn. They may be seeking solitude to make that decision. So for them to see you, I also feel like that could be something that they are strategically thinking about. Almost like their wheels are turning when they are looking at you or in person. The feeling of them calculating what move to make, what to do, feeling unsure on everything that they would do. I'm getting a little lack of confidence from this person if they were to see you in face to face. Those of you that are around this person a lot, you might sense them feeling stressed or kind of tuned out in some way. We got the Ten of Wands, which feels very heavy. And I see ants, literal ants. And they're known to carry so much on their back. They're known to be very powerful, including beetles too, I think, but ants especially, especially the worker ants. So, I'm getting a couple messages. For some of you, might work with this person. It might be stressful in that way to see you. That might be a message for a few of you, but the majority of you, I do sense that this person would feel overwhelmed, stressed out. They wouldn't feel happy about seeing you guys for whatever reason, because I think it's brewing up some hard emotions. Okay? For those of you that don't click off, then this must be your reading, and I'm not sure what you're going through. Those of you that clicked off, well, those people probably clicked off a long time ago, guys, because this is very specific as far as like this person feeling. Now, that doesn't mean they don't see you in a very beautiful, very attractive way, and we're going to get there in a moment. So I do also sense with the Seven of Cups that they feel overwhelmed in many different ways. One of the messages I was getting is they are curious if they were to be in front of you, if they should grab that opportunity. If there is opportunity that is there. There is a cup on the shelf, and then inside this veiled tarot, we see this woman grabbing two fruit, which could represent opportunity. So the imagery I'm getting is the confusion because they are really attracted to you. And that could just be physical. It could be more than that. We could see, but I am getting very physical attraction at this point because and the pull toward you is getting stronger, I feel. If they were to see you, I in person, I feel like that pull, that opportunity, that thing that they would want to grab would be very tempting. I'm also seeing, okay, sorry, just to go back to this, the level. So there's a cup on the shelf, but the arm is up here, reaching for something else on a different shelf, the top shelf. So if that's symbolic or not, that might mean there's options that this person might have in the back of their mind. They may think you're top shelf. They may think you're the best option. And sorry, being an option is not good enough. So again, if that triggers you, I'm sorry. That's just the feeling I'm getting, that there might be more than one thing that is this person is kind of viewing and weighing. Okay. Now it is getting stronger though. I do feel like with strength coming up, and this is Leo energy, sun energy. You can see the lion. It feels like they need to pull over and call an ambulance. Like their energy of if they were to see you, it would hit them hard. I think it would really bring them a lot of they may not they wouldn't even like move, I feel like. With the two of swords, it's getting the energy that they would be stuck in action. They may only be able to just watch you. Okay? I don't know. That could be for some of you. So we have the Queen of Wands, and immediately, that's the energy I always resonate with, of course, because I'm a Leo, I'm a fire sign. So some of you might be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Leo did come out more than once, with the Sun in reverse and the Strength card. So keep that in mind. But you might not be. This could just be the overall attraction, the passion that this person feels towards you, because Queen of Wands is very enigmatic, someone that they can't take their eyes off of. That might be why they're stuck staring at you, especially if they think you're top notch, top shelf. Someone that they would have to put a lot of work into and invest a lot of time and effort. However, they are stuck, and this could be what's distracting them. This could be them being immobile, not taking any action in the moment. If you see this person face to face, this is an interesting reading, I'm going to be honest, because we have the Three of Swords here. And I do want to get some clarifiers. This feels like a person and you who have ended things. But if you were to see this person face to face, this person would have doubts. This person would get an emergence of those emotions again, of the heartbreak. Now, this could also be current. So, for those of you that are currently going through some sort of breakup or ending, this could just be overall what their energy is and magnified a little bit more when they see you. I'm also getting the energy of Six of Swords, that it might be very difficult for them to walk away from you. They might be the person, especially if this is a breakup or an ending, that might keep trying to see you. However, that's kind of where this energy would always be. Maybe. That might be for some of you. I do feel like if they were to see you though, they're not feeling happy about it in some way. This could be the type of person that has a hard time walking away from you. This person is not having an easy time walking away. They might be debating whether or not to send you a love offer. They may already have tried and you turned them down. I'm getting for some of you. They could also just be very stuck in their head. When they see you, I don't think it's almost like a deer caught in headlights when they see you. They're going to have a lot of thoughts brewing. you're gonna notice that they might have a hard time being present, that they might be thinking or distracted, but really what they're thinking and distracted over or with is you, even though you're right in front of them. That's interesting. So, Spirit, what could you tell us about this Three of Swords? Person is having a hard time walking away or would find it difficult if they were in front of you, I think. The King of Pentacles. They would want to show you that they are stable. I think they would want to come through if they were to see you again. I'm getting for a lot of you, this is a breakup. So if you and this person were to see each other again, or if you guys are breaking up currently or something like that, I do feel like this person would want to represent themselves in a King of Pentacles fashion. They would want to show you their best self, even if they don't feel it inside, is the energy I'm getting. Why is the Three of Swords here, Spirit? The Magician. I don't know. I'm getting the energy that they would want to gamble something with you, bring justice. Okay. I'm getting the imagery of two people gambling. One of them is like street gamble, with the cups. That could be very sly. You got to pay attention. You got to make sure that you don't take your eye off the cup. And even then, that could be someone that could be very mischievous, very mischievous, a magician. So this person might be wanting, if they were to see you in person, I do think that they would want some sort of justice. They would gamble and risk something. What would they? Ten of Swords, an ending. Guys, that's interesting. That we go back to the beginning with the Three of Swords. Okay. I don't think Spirit is going to give me more than that. Ten of Pentacles. This person, guys, if you haven't broken up with this person, I'm sorry if this is the messages you don't want to hear today, but I do feel like this person, if they were to see you, would bring you some sort of ending in some way. But for those of you that have already gone through this and you see this person again, whether it's by random or you do a meetup or a closure or something, it feels like closure is the point I'm trying to make. Like this person would want closure. I think they want to give you closure. I think they would want to see both of you heading toward a better future. Is the energy I'm getting? Okay. Why is Seven of Cups here, Spirit? Let's just do one more. The Moon. In their thoughts, in their head, feeling very anxious about where they level you. They level you at a very high degree. These beautiful fruits ready to pluck. Yes. However, they're at the top shelf. They're very high, within reach, but also, it takes a little bit of effort to grab them. However, don't forget there's a cup right there. So this person, whether they have a lot of options or they have other people on their mind, they may feel that you have options too. That might be hard for them to know that you might be wanting Three of Cups. Oh my God. That you might be wanting a third party or you might have a third party. If they saw you, that would be interesting. If you see them and you're with someone else or vice versa. I do feel the energy of if they were to see you, and again, Three of Cups could represent like a social little escapade. This person is at home cleaning, and then in the unveiled window, you see someone partying. That could be the aftermath. The That's interesting. Let me see. Ooh. Like if they were to make a move on you, if they would regret it the next day. Five of Swords. Okay. That might be where the conflict is. Like they would, I think if they were to see you, they feel very attracted by you. Why is the Queen of Wands here, Spirit? And the Hermit. And I do feel that this person would have a hard time. Wow, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They would have a hard time trusting whether or not they would want to be returned to you. I do feel like there is some sort of energy where they would not act, even if they were to feel that connection in person, that energy between the two of you. Let's see. We have the Hermit in reverse, and now we got the Chariot. Wow. This person, I'm also getting the energy that if you and this person were together or in person, they would have a hard time not acting. I do feel like this person would do it, do something, whether it's the right decision or not. So let's see. Why is the Two of Swords here, Spirit? Let's just... High Priestess. Whether they should be intuitively guided or whether it's they want to move towards you because it's a passionate energy between the two of you. For some of you, I feel like there's a lot of passion. I'm getting a lot of Wands energy. Cancer too. Also with the Hermit, we're getting Virgo. High Priestess, could be Pisces. All right, so this is where we're going to leave the tarot, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I feel that the energy is this person would have a hard choice. You are top notch to them. I feel if this person were to be with you in person, that you would be the fruit that they would want to grab. They would have a hard time not. This could also be, some of you might already know, if this person is going through some sort of ending or breakup with someone else, it could be in that energy. It could be you too, if you just recently broke up with someone or ended things with someone in your past, and then you see this person. They could be picking up on that energy. Okay. So let's get into your oracle. I want to see, kind of shuffle a little different, just not to bend the cards, but it's hard because I'm so used to shuffling a certain way. Okay. So Spirit, thank you so much. I want to see what the messages from Divine Spirit Guide. What animal do they see you as? What animal, if they were to see you in person, what energy are you coming through as? The tortoise. The turtle, tortoise. You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. So there could be a little bit of fire energy, like I said, in your meeting. That could also be their energy, your energy, take it as it resonates. We also have the peacock coming in at the bottom of the deck. Someone showing off or coming in, like I said, as the King of Pentacles, wanting to put their best foot forward, even if they're not really feeling that way. I do also get the sense that this could go both ways. They may see you as someone that is very vibrantly dressed. If you chose an outfit that is loud and powerful, it's hard. They're not going to miss it. It says, let yourself stand out and be noticed. So, that could be the energy of how they see you, that you could be really taking things slow. Really depends on also like how you see them. If it's a meetup, a date, if it's by happenstance. So again, you're coming in as someone that is moving a little slower and taking aligned action. You might have glowed up in some way as well. Let's see, what's the energy, Spirit, of what goes through their mind when they see pile one? The true love, I want to see what energy we could see. I feel like this person would have a hard time. Like, they would be indecisive when they saw you, but it would be very difficult because they find you super attractive. All right. What goes through the person on pile one's minds when they're thinking of pile one, when they see pile one in person, regardless of whatever this connection is? What is the best messages that will come from pile one today? Let's get two. Let's see if Spirit will give us two. We have manifestation, the garden. You know, for some of you, this could be one of you is healing from something in the past, not necessarily with each other. This could also be the feeling of you both put in a lot of effort. This has matured and it has kind of got to the end of the road. Maybe this person is manifesting something that is more independent. You know, I see one person here laying down in their own garden. That could be the energy, a little bit independent. This person or you could be very in your spirit too, you know, connecting with spirit, journaling, manifesting your own way. That's the extra card in the deck. Yeah, I really am getting a strong energy that you and this person, whatever, I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. You're still here. As far as what type of connection is this? For a lot of you, it's gonna be a breakup. But for some of you, it could be past energy, and this could be just a brand new person. One of you or both of you is coming in with that breakup energy. You know, I wonder what it is for you. So let me know. Spirit, for manifestation moonology, new moon in Libra, know you are loved. I see a volcano, which could really represent passion again. And then the Libra energy, you know, the balance, I do feel like that's coming up a lot. Two of Swords is Libra energy as well, and that feels more like the not sure, not feeling balanced. Something about your energy, if they were to see you face to face, would feel like an eruption for them. Maybe in their life, it could be a tower moment to even see you, or vice versa. Okay. Be humble. First quarter moon in Leo. Of course, be humble. Of course. Hey, not all Leos are arrogant. Confident, yes, but all right. We also have detoxify. Full moon in Taurus. Taurus energy we're getting. Beautiful. Full moon. First quarter and new moon. This feels like time. Time is on your side. I'm getting the energy. Spirit is coming in for you right now with these messages. I also feel, you know, be humble, and we have the peacock coming out. If you were to see this person, or if you're planning on seeing this person, just remember to come in with that energy of not overdoing it. That could be for some of you. Okay, so as we close out your reading, I want to get into our last, the angel guide. See if there's any messages, advice for you from angel, from spirit. Let's see. I also feel like this could be a little bit of advice as well. And Taurus energy is earth energy. So we got earth, fire, and air. And we did get a little bit of water, Cancer specifically. All right. Okay, sorry. All right. Thank you so much. Vulnerability and freedom. Beautiful. Angelic protection. Listen deeply. Oh, wow. We're getting a lot of messages. Friendship and union. We're getting a lot of messages of spiritual, even with that card of maturity. Where is it? Where there's spirit looking over her shoulder, really connecting. I do feel like a lot of you that chose this pile might be going through some sort of ending with this person. It could be a spiritual connection. Take it as it resonates. I do feel like spirit is coming in to remind you to be present, to get into your own energy, ground your energy as well. I'm getting for some of you that might be getting sucked back into this person. Friendship and union could also represent the energy of you not isolating. If you are going through some sort of ending or breakup, pal one, it's important to reach out to people in your life. A tarot reading could be comforting, but I also feel like real people in your real life, uh, could really come through for you. I also am getting the energy of spirit being with you, listening to your prayers. Okay, for some of you, keep that in mind that your prayers are coming in, and it's important for you to know that you're being listened to. Okay, so this is where we're going to end your reading today. I hope it made sense. I hope it helped you in some way, pal one, and hopefully I'll see you again. Bye, guys. Hello, and welcome to your reading, pal two. If you chose this amethyst crystal tower, and or if you chose the stained glass tarot deck, then this is your reading today. Really excited for you to be here. So we're asking spirit, the person that is currently on your mind, what crosses their mind? What do they think about when they are in front of you, when they see you in person? Whether this is someone you see often, or if this is someone that you'll planning to see soon, we're going to keep it open for the messages from spirit today. So we're tuning in with the energy. Let's shuffle it one more time. I'm trying to shuffle it differently because the more I do readings, the more I realize some of my cards bend easily, and I don't like that. So we're trying to keep the integrity of the tarot deck. That being said, let's get into the integrity of this reading. Pile two. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here. Person on pile two's mind, Spirit. What goes through their mind when they see pile two? What are their thoughts of you in person? What goes through their mind? We have strength in reverse. This is our first card. It's major arcana. Card number 8. It's Leo, sun energy. We're going to get 4 cards, and then we're going to get the clarifiers. Queen of Cups. Okay, so they see you as very beautiful energy, very angelic energy. Spirit, what do they see when you're in front of them? We got the 3 of Wands. Ooh, okay. Getting a few messages already. Ace of Wands. Ooh, I like it. That's the passionate spark. This could be someone who admires you from a distance. Take it as it resonates. That might not be for everyone. Where if you work with this person, or you might be crushing on this person, or vice versa, or both. because clearly this person does have good thoughts of you when they see you. But again, that might not be everyone's situation, so take it as it resonates. Let's get the rest of your cards. Why is the strength here, Spirit? Two of Wands. What goes through their mind when they see pile two, Spirit? Death in reverse. Interesting. Death is card number 13, Scorpio energy. Scorpio is a water sign. It's coming underneath Queen of Cups. Okay. What is this person's, what goes through their mind when they see you, Spirit? We got the Three of Cups under the Three of Wands. You might see this person in a social atmosphere. For a lot of you, it could be a bar. It could be some sort of nightly entertainment where even though you're with this person face to face, there may be a little bit of a distance, energetically speaking. That's very specific for some of you. All right, and when we got Justice in reverse. Bottom of the deck energy is Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So this energy, for a lot of you, I feel like this might be someone new. This could be new energy. This could also be a crush, someone that is crushing on you, that sees you often. I'm also getting if this is a first date or someone that you see for the first time in a long time, something like that. So let me know if that resonates, but let's go through it because regardless of the connection or where you are with this person, we're tuning into the energy of what goes through their mind when they specifically see you. So even if you are in a committed relationship with this person, which some of you might be, the energy is still going to be the same. Okay. So strength in reverse. I do feel like something about you leaves this person weak in their knees. Strength in reverse reminds me of someone that loses a little bit of self control, a little bit of willpower when they are in front of you. And it's coming up with the Two of Wands that this person knows exactly what they want. They're hyper focused on you. They might make a lot of eye contact with you. Yet they may not, I don't know. I'm not getting someone that is very communicative. This person could be coming very still in their demeanor. I'm getting a lot of energy of who this person is. Okay, guys. But let me get to the point of your reading. What do they see when they see you? This person could seem to be a little mysterious. I'm getting the energy of like them looking off to the distance, maybe looking out the window, but they are completely in your energy field. They're feeling you. So when you are in person with when you are in person with this person, when you see this person, in other words, I do feel that even though they might be giving the air of aloofness, they are 100% focused on you. Okay? So now we got the Queen of Cups. Now, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. Your energy is coming up as someone that is very loving. They may sense that you are compassionate. They might even get the energy that you might be digging them or feeling them, feeling their energy too, is what I mean. Figuratively speaking, not literally feeling them, but you know what I mean, like that they sense that it could be mutual, that they're getting a little bit of emotion from you. I also am getting the energy that they view you as someone that really does have abundance, that is eager, or eager might not be the word, confident in giving away a cup, or what should I say? How should I say this? You don't seem guarded. You seem like the type of person when you are face to face with them, that you're coming off as someone that is open. Your heart chakra is open. You're not closed off. Your energy is very beautiful. It's coming in very genuine, authentic. Now, death in reverse coming in to clarify. This person could really feel that you would be someone that could produce change or a transformation within them. They may feel that they have to be a little bit different to meet your energy, whatever that means for them. meaning that they may have to transform in some capacity. I'm also getting a message for some of you that this person doesn't want to give up. So, those of you where this person isn't coming forward and is admiring you from afar, like a crush, this is not going to go away. Like this person is, it, death in reverse feels like the energy of this person with the Two of Wands. This person seems to be really has their eye on you. Okay. So coming up next to the Three Cups, I'm getting social environment. I'm getting, gosh, a lot of different messages are coming through. A work party, getting after hours, bar setting, happy hours, something like that. Where if you and this person see each other in that type of environment, they are yearning for you. Maybe across the room, they could feel that you could feel them watching you, their eyes are on you. You could be dancing, there could be dancing, good music. I'm getting the energy of there may not be alcohol involved, but for a lot of you, it feels like some sort of cheering. So if they see you, now that's a message I'm getting for some of you that are at a distance or sees this person or they see you from afar. Those of you that are on a date or in a connection with this person, your um this may be in a social setting. This could be a party that you guys go to, something like that. So it could also be a double date I'm getting for some of you. Okay. So the energy though that I am seeing with the Ace of Wands being next to the Three of Wands is fire energy. This person feels lit up. This could represent a lot. This could mean that they are feeling very turned on by you. They could also feel like they want this fresh new beginning. Every time they see you or when they are around you, they feel that spark, that excitement, that fire with the Ace of Wands. And it's coming with justice in reverse. So this person could be having a difficult time because, again, I'm getting like two sets of messages, guys. Some of you might be crushing. This person is crushing from you at a distance. Others of you, I feel like this might be a date or someone that you're with, you're in a connection with, where there's still like really good honeymoon energy. Okay? Because the feeling of justice in reverse with those of you that aren't with this person, and this might just be a crush, it may take a while. It may take a while. This energy of this person not rushing forward, even though they feel it, they may not be bringing justice into the 3D. They may not be taking that initiative, or it could be you. Take it as it resonates. Someone's not making this official if you're at a distance, okay? Those of you that um no, and sorry for my stuffy nose and my allergies, they just won't go away. But to get back to your reading, those of you that are on a date with this person or sees this person, there is going to feel you're going to feel the energy between the two of you, even if this person is moving very slow. Knight of Pentacles is the energy of someone moving in. So I do feel like there is going to be um, the next time you see this person or when you see this person might take baby steps. So for those of you that this is a crush, this person might take little steps here and there in your direction. Those of you that are dating this person, I do feel like the gap is going to be closed. There is going to be a sense of, wow, the sun, nine of cups, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. There is going to be a sense of balance and happiness and joy. I do feel like this is what you and this person potentially could cultivate if you're not feeling it already. And again, it all depends on what type of connection you have with this person. Let's see. Do I want to get any clarifiers? Because that's always the fun part for me too. Uh, of course. Since we did it for pile one, I feel like we should. But overall, I'm getting a really good energy from this person. When they see you, they are turned on. They see you in a very loving way. They may have some emotions for you too. Those of you may or may not know that. Okay. So I think the first thing I want to get is, let's give one more shuffle. Is a clarifier for the Ace of Wands and justice. Because why is justice here, Spirit? What does this person think when they see pile two? Why is justice here? Four of Swords. Okay. I feel like when you're not with this person, this is telling me, this is an indicator that you often are on this person's mind. Even when you're not together. Here's the Queen of Pentacles now. You are someone that comes off as very abundant, stable, loyal, a catch. You're the catch. So I'm not surprised that they think of you a lot, even when they're not seeing you. Those of you that when this person does see you, I'm getting the energy that that's the justice. Like grounding this into the 3D, actually seeing this person in person. Let's see though. Let's get one more card for justice. The High Priestess. Feeling intuitively guided as well. Yeah, you may show up in their dreams. So, Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. This feels, like I said before, some sort of social gathering where you and this person are going to go on a date at some sort of environment where there is a lot of people around. And it could also feel like you're the only two people in the room. You know how the room quiets down when you're really engaged with someone and very into someone? That could be the energy too. Let's see. Judgment. This person could also in person be making a judgment call about you, making a decision. Oh, this wanted to come up in reverse for some reason. Six of Pentacles. Little bit of an imbalance. I'm getting a strong message, and again, this might not be for everyone. It could just be for a few of you, that there might be a little awkwardness. If you see this person, for example, for those of you that this is a first date, or if this is a crush, for example, there might be a little bit of an imbalance. For those of you that work with this person, there might be a little bit of interference from others in some way that makes it a little bit off balance. Oh, a tower moment. That's so interesting. Eight of Swords. I feel that this person might have a very difficult time feeling comfortable in the moment. This person could really be in their head too. Okay? A tower could mean a lot, guys. Okay? Don't get scared of the tower. It just means a little bit of a wake up, but this could also be abrupt action in some way. Now, just because the tower came out, I feel like I gotta get one more for this. Okay, that hopped, and the Emperor in reverse. Confidence, a lack of confidence, someone making things awkward. Okay, this could be your energy, but I'm feeling more so it could be on this person. You are coming through as someone that's so confident that this person could really feel like with the strength in reverse, a little bit weak, a little bit overconscious, self-conscious is what I mean. Like everything they do, they're overthinking things. It could really feel like a tower moment for them. Time could slow down. And with the Six of Pentacles being in reverse, there might be a little bit of and to go back to awkwardness, for example, someone could be very confident in their comfort zone, willing to talk, communicate. The other person could clam up because they're so nervous, sweaty palms and all, So there could be a little imbalance in that way, I'm getting for some of you. Okay. Let's I want to move on to the Oracle, but I wanted to get Death in reverse. Two of Cups, Seven of Wands. So I feel like this barrier, Seven of Wands feels like someone that's a little bit defensive, someone that might have their walls up. I don't know what this guy's doing. Going up, mountain. He's a mountaineer. Going up the mountain feels a little challenging. He has to be very careful, very cautious. So this person with Death in reverse could really want to offer you something. They may feel very mutual. Two of Cups is coming up. That's Cancer energy. It feels like they would want to make an offer towards you, but I do believe that they may feel like it's challenging for them right now. Bottom of the deck energy, the Chariot, but they want to come forward. So, I wonder what type of energy this is, like making a move to kiss you, or I don't know. I'm curious where this relationship or connection is. If this is a first date, for a lot of you, it does feel new. It feels fresh. It feels like a new beginning. And again, a lot of you could have been crushing, or this person could have been crushing on you for a minute. I mean, thinking about you with the Four of Swords. Okay, I want to see when they see you, what animal do they view you as? What animal, what energy? Using the messages from the Divine Spirit Guide Spirit, what animal for pile two? Does pile two's person see them as when they are in front of them? What is the energy? Whoa, guys, that's just okay. The matinee, manatee. Sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right at all, but how cute! It's an underwater. It looks like a seal, maybe. Accept the situation as it is, rather than fighting to change it. Going with the flow. Now they're looking at you like the unicorn. That I got speechless when I saw this, because the unicorn is so beautiful. It's unique. It's special. And I do get that energy that that's how they view you. That's how they see you. It's almost like waking them up a little bit. This could also represent the Tower moment, passion, with the Ace of Wands, like an eruption of passion. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Art could mean something. Even with the Ace of Wands, I'm getting the creative energy, the spark, expression. That could be interesting. Like, I'm getting the energy that this person might have a difficult time communicating, but they may express themselves in a different way. They may show you in a different way how they view you or see you. So keep that in mind, guys. This person that I'm tuning into, that energy, this person is very nervous around you. That doesn't mean they're not going to move forward, though. They may take baby steps. And again, the social environment that I'm noticing when you see them, could even be a restaurant, like just people are in the vicinity. I got an image of that. So let's move on. The true love spirit, what goes through their mind when they're in front of pile two? What is the energy? The dating? Are they dating? Is there more to it? Their emotion? What could you tell us, spirit? The gardener. Okay. Get one more. Pile two, what did they say? The divine masculine. Ooh. Leo energy, just with the lion. Passion. It's giving like the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands together. Whether your person is male or female, remember, take energy as it resonates. But this person is or they might view you as a divine counterpart. they I do feel okay. I'm getting them forgiveness. Ooh, curious if that means anything to anyone. This could also be them messing up. They could also be very apologetic. Nerves could make you very like unsure, like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, are you okay? Are you comfortable? So they could be in that energy. I'm getting for some of you, solving conflict. Now, those of you that might be, I don't know, I'm getting for some of you, this person might feel very powerful in your presence. You might activate within them like their divine nature. Some people, when you're around them, could lift you up energetically, make you feel like $1 million. And then some people, and men, women, it doesn't matter. And I notice this in my own life. Like sometimes, depending on who I'm around, but again, that's also to be aware of, to be present, and to not let it affect your perspective. But the point I'm trying to make is you make them feel good about themselves, your energy. So the nerves, the awkwardness, the non-communication, the jitterbugs, they will get it together, I feel. Okay, with this divine masculine energy. And also with the gardener here, I do feel like they want to take their time. They really do want to build or lay down some sort of seeds. I feel like something is going to be transformed. I'm seeing the energy of butterflies, and I getting someone in this connection, either you or them, have gone through some sort of grand transformation. It could be your energy. And something about that is activating within them their own divine. Okay, take that as it fits, but that message came in pretty strong. Forgiveness. I am curious why forgiveness, and then we have resolving conflict and boundaries. So this could be past energy too. When this person sees you, like I said, I do feel like they're in that frequency of just overthinking. I don't think they're a people pleaser. Like they're not going to show you signs of weakness. I do feel like they're coming in as very strong, divine energy, but like I said, they're nervous. They're nervous, but they'll get over it. So let's see. Spirit, with the manifestation, Moonology manifestation, what goes through their mind when they see pile two? Spirit, what goes through their mind when they see pile two? Oh, okay. One fall on the ground. Think it through. Trust the universe. And then we have take inspired action. Wow. I feel like this is very aligned. So we have earth energy, and then we also have air energy with Gemini, Aquarius, signs, and then Virgo is earth. Take that as it resonates. So we have a full moon, a new moon, a first quarter. Again, it feels like the passage of time. So you and this person could be developing a connection or developing a relationship. This does feel pretty promising, very full of potential. Hi, Moony. Oh my God, Moon hasn't showed up in so long. Hey, baby. She's so cute. Moon says hi, guys. Moon is my cat. For those of one of my cats. For those of you that don't know, I have two cats. Anyway, trust the universe. Take inspired action. Think it through. I'm seeing a lot of T's. The letter T. What's the T? You might be really getting a lot of information as time passes with this person. I feel like things are going to develop. Is what I am sensing between you and this person. But you make them nervous. They may make you nervous too. It could go both ways, but this is what goes through their mind when they see you. So, you know, and they may not even show it. A lot of people, it's easy to hide their nerves. Um, Or maybe it's just like the initial feeling and then it kind of simmered down. Something about your energy with the Queen of Cups is and the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, whether you're male or female, it's giving like that feeling of safe, comfort, someone they could really feel balanced with. So that's why I'm saying they'll get over their nerves, the awkwardness, the distance, the disconnect, whatever that energy is. Learning experience. Ooh, at the lantern. This feels a little bit like hermit energy with the lantern. This angel is also, gosh, would that be the heart chakra? Hand over the heart energy. You might have learned a lot of experience lessons with this person or in your past that's coming into play here. Joy and contentment. All right, any other advice or messages for how to divine timing? I like it. Healing energy. That's what I'm getting. You're coming out as the unicorn. Come here, Mooney. Mooney's here. Come here. Say hi to pile two, Bubba. Hey, Mooney. Her big head. Oh, Moon. Okay. Sorry, guys. She's so sweet. And okay, Mooney. Sorry, guys. Let me go ahead and go through your advice. Um, she's so cuddly. It's like I love holding her. Healing energy is the energy I'm getting that they feel with you. The Queen of Cups could be very healing. It could be very sensual. It could be very comforting, maternal even, and loving. So I feel for you, this is the energy that you might have already built within yourself. You might have healed from something. Spirit is drawing attention to that and saying that you are cultivating like this joy and contentment because of these life experiences that you've learned and healed from. Whatever this person is that's coming towards you, that or whoever this person is today in your reading, pal, too, I do feel like there's divine timing that is coming into play with this energy. But overall, I'm getting a really good feeling, and I'm happy for you. I do feel that if you're feeling this person, they're feeling you too. It might give even a little bit of that equal mirroring energy where both of you could, really be feeling each other. And you're the unicorn. I mean, how cute is that? Wow. So, this is where we're going to leave your reading today. I hope you liked it. I wish the best of luck with whoever this person is. And hopefully, I'll see you again. Bye, guys. Hello, and welcome to your reading today. So, if you chose the Tiger Eye crystal, and or if you chose the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck, ooh, then this is your reading, pile 3. I'm excited for you to be here today because we are tuning into the energy of the person currently on your mind. Remember, this is a timeless reading. And we're checking in with what goes through their mind when they see you, regardless of whatever connection that you might have with this person. If you are crushing on this person or dating this person or in a committed relationship, we're really tuning into the energy of what goes through their mind. Do they have any emotions, feelings, thoughts specifically? When they are in front of you, face to face, what would that feel like, whether it's in the future or current energy, okay? All right, for being here today, of course, for the collective energy for pile 3. As we're tuning into the person on pile 3's mind, what goes through their mind when they see you, pile 3? What goes through their mind? What are their thoughts of you in person? So we have the moon coming up as our first card. Look at Alice and the Cheshire cat. So we have the moon coming up, and the moon is card number 18, Pisces energy. Spirit, what goes through their mind when they see pile 3? What are they thinking about? So this is the 7 of Flowers, which is the 7 of Wands in this deck. Okay, interesting. They may have a little bit of, maybe a little defensive. Wow, so we have the Pair, which is the Lover's card. It's card number 6. 2 major arcana coming out for this reading so far. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, I believe, or yeah, I think that's what they're called. They're the 2 eggs. Either way, the Lovers, the Pair. Let's get one more card. So, and now we have the Empress. Wow. Okay. I do think that when they're with you, they might be a little quieter. I do feel like they put you in a very high regard if you're coming off as the Empress, which is another major arcana, card number 3, Taurus energy. And Taurus energy is Earth. The moon, like I said before, is Pisces, which is water. And then the Lovers. Did I say the Lovers yet? I don't think so. Gemini. And Gemini is also is air. So we have a little bit of all, and then Wands with the flowers. So let's get our clarifiers, and then we're going to get into it. The moon. What goes through their mind when they see pile 3? The Emperor. Oh my gosh. Guys, let me take a moment. Okay, so we have the Empress and the Emperor. This is card number 4, another major arcana, Aries. This could be a divine counterpart. They could see you as their divine. And now we have the 4 of Teacups, which is the 4 of Cups, under the 7 of Flowers, which could be where the block is. Especially if they're not taking this opportunity with you. We have the King of Teacups, which is the King of Cups. Wow. Okay. Coming up with the Lovers. Let's get our last card. We're going to get into it. Why is the Emperor's Hair Spirit? What does this person think? Wow, the 10 of Teacups, 10 of Cups coming in at the bottom. But now we also have the 10 of Spears, which could feel like an ending of some sorts. Here's what I'm getting, okay? And if hopefully it resonates. Regardless of whether or not this is the type of connection you have, the messages might still resonate with you. But I'm getting that this could be someone that you've been dealing with for a while. You might have history with this person. It could be on again, off again type of energy for some of you. This could also be someone that is coming back around. For example, this could be a divine counterpart. So if you are in separation, for some of you, that could be where the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Spears is, okay? We have it with the 7 of Hedgehogs and the Queen of Hedgehogs. Which, Hedgehog and then the Hermit, yeah. A lot of Pentacles energy. So Hedgehog is Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. But we don't really have Earth or Pentacles energy in your reading. So behind the scenes, I feel like this person could be dealing with business, work, especially if you don't see this person often. So let's go through this energy. The first thing that I'm noticing is the Cheshire. And I apologize. It's always been difficult for me to say that. I grew up watching Alice in Wonderland, this made-for-TV version that you could only find on YouTube nowadays. Thank you, YouTube, for that. But the Cheshire cat is mischievous, right? They have that sideways grin. They always seem to be offering support, help, directions, but yet it could be a little misleading. They could be doing it, in a very secretive or hidden way, like they may have other intentions. Okay, the reason I bring that up is with the moon coming up here, you might get the vibe this person might be a little mysterious, a little bit hard to read. They are coming in as the Emperor, which could feel very powerful, very stable. I mean, this is all the kings in one, and you're all the queens in one. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. But, and this could also be mirroring because we got the emperor and the empress. So again, take it as it resonates. For some of you, this could be a spiritual connection. That being said, that could also be why the moon is here. This person could be really deep in their thoughts about you. They could be really investing energy in wondering what to do when it comes to you and this connection. Now, when you guys are together, you might feel that this person has their walls up or blocks up, or they are being calculating or mischievous or deceiving in some way, not in a bad way, but in a way that is not open. Gosh, what am I trying to say? I do feel like you're going to get the sense that this person is crafting something behind the scenes, okay? Strategizing in some way. Because it's coming up next to the Seven of Flowers, which is the Seven of Wands. Could feel very someone that is putting their walls up. Also, energy that could be a little bit of guarded energy is what I'm feeling because of the Cheshire cat. You know, the energy could be from you or from this person where they may see, I'm getting two messages. One of them is they may see you as someone they have to be guarded with. They may not fully trust this connection or you currently. Or that could just be their old shadows that they're dealing with from prior connections or experiences or relationships that they're bringing in. That could be what the boundaries or the walls are with this person, because it's coming up with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups comes up when someone is being given an opportunity or an offer, and the person is not taking that offer or opportunity. So for a lot of you, with the Ten of Spears at the bottom of the deck energy, I'm getting that this person may have dropped the ball, may not have taken the offer, i.e., you, at one point, really may have put their boundaries up to the point of you're completely blocked from this person's energy. This person could have ghosted you, walked away, separated in some way from you. Okay. But that's not the reading we're doing today. We're doing the reading of what goes through their mind when they see you. So this could be what they're thinking about. If you and this person see each other or are face to face, this could be the energy of them putting their walls up, or you sensing them having a little bit of blocks. Could even be defensive. You know, if you're uh, trying to gain some information, they could not be giving you whole truths, or they could be beating around the bush, kind of like what the Cheshire cat does with Alice, like riddles, puzzles, something you have to puzzle out is the energy I'm getting when you're face to face with this person. Now, with the lovers here, and of the pair, and of course the Empress and the Emperor, guys, we can't ignore that. For a lot of you, this really could be your divine counterpart, your twin flame. For those of you that don't like labels, this could also just be your perfect match. Some of you, this person might see you as that. You might not agree, but again, we're looking through the perspective of this person. But it could also be mutual, just because this is pretty obvious that this could be, you know, it's I don't see the Empress and the Emperor with the lovers coming up often. It's a combo I don't see every day when I do readings. Okay, so take that as it fits for some of you. This feels like a very important, deep connection. However, it may not have been grounded into the 3D yet. The lovers implies that, and with the King of Cups, implies that this person has very strong feelings, and when they see you in person, it's going to be shown a light. Like this person is going to feel that you are the key to their door. Look at this smile on the King of Teacups' face, the doorknob. You know, like you're going to twist the knob. Oh my god. What I mean is you're gonna open the door, you know, and their door may have been closed. And I'm speaking symbolic or figuratively, guys, like metaphorically speaking. But I feel like when you see them in person, they're gonna feel strong emotions for you. They already do feel it, but they're gonna feel it especially when they are in front of you. Because with this coming up next to Ten of Teacups, which is the Ten of Cups, this is future energy. Like they are shining. Okay, they are pouring out. They're almost like this doorknob knows that they're about to turn into back into a human again. Like the spell is broken. Okay, because with the Ten of Teacups, it feels like such joy, and abundance, a feeling of a happy ending. All of the whole set is there. All 10 teacups are there. You got the whole set. You could have a tea party, and it's coming with the Empress. So that implies that your energy as the Empress, whether you're Empress, Emperor, male, female, doesn't matter. You could be same sex. But the point I'm trying to make is um, this feeling of your energy is going to feel very powerful to them. It's going to provide them with a feeling of abundance when they are in front of you guys. And if you haven't been feeling that way because you're not in front of them, this is what you have in store. There's going to be really beautiful energy. Because what I'm getting at the beginning of your reading is this person surrounding themselves with barriers and blocks. And again, the end of the bottom of the deck energy is the Ten of Spears. Now, take it as it resonates because this person could also be healing from something in their past. This could be old wounds that are showing up into this current connection, which is why for a lot of you, this might not have been grounded into the 3D yet. Okay? So, because I got clarifiers in the other piles, which is always fun because I love the tarot. Tarot is always my favorite part of your reading. Although I do love my oracle decks, don't get me wrong. But let's see, what should we clarify? I feel like this is pretty straightforward, but I want to clarify the Seven of Wands, Seven of Flowers with the Four of Teacups. Ooh, two cards just wanted to come out. So we have hedgehogs now. We have 8 of hedgehogs and we have the 3 of hedgehogs. Working together, building something, putting in the effort. And at one point, they may not have put in the effort. They may not have worked toward this. So I feel like when you're in person, the energy is going to shift into them wanting to collaborate with you, wanting to be the pair, your other half, the lover. So this feels of like a balance of energy, of someone giving equal amounts back to you, especially if you're giving that equal amount. And again, it's coming up over the 7 of Wands, 7 of Flowers with the 4 of Teacups. So to me, that could be them in person, that energy shifting. Okay, let's see. Why is the Moon and the Emperor here, Spirit? What do we need to see? What goes through their mind when they see pile 3? Wow, another card indicating a breakup. 3 of Spears, which is the 3 of Swords. Now, I'm getting the message for some of you, this person could, like I said, could be really dealing with their own past shadows. Let's get a clarifier. But this could also be the energy between you and them, especially for those of you that have been in a cycle or been in an ending, but know that it's really hasn't ended. I feel like when you guys are in person, this person might be thinking about past energy. Let's see. The Star. Wow, guys. Hope. Even though there was an ending of some sorts or a disconnect. If this person messed things up, wow, we got the Ten of Swords. Gosh, I can't make this up sometimes. Ever, to be honest. But it goes back to the Ten of Swords. Like, I do feel like you and this person are going to revive this. And what is going to really solidify this is going to be you and them in person. I really do feel like that is where the energy is going to shift. There's going to be hope. This person does feel like you are their wish fulfillment. I do feel like you're coming in as, like I said, they're equal. They can't get you off. You've been, I feel like there's a little bit of an attachment on their end. You might be working on disattaching from this person, or maybe you have energetically through this separation or disconnect for some of you. Okay, let's move on to the oracle because now I'm excited to see what animal, and we're going to use the messages from the divine spirit guide. And I know that some of you don't like the lingo, the spiritual lingo, twin flames, with the whole documentary, the two couples that aren't actually twin flames, and there's lawsuits. Like, I get it. The internet really, messed everything up when it comes to information. It's hard to know what's right, what's what. However, I have an idea that this is a spiritual connection. I feel like whether you label it or not, I do feel like this person knows it, sees it. And when you guys are in person, they're going to really feel aligned. I'm getting alignment. Seven of Hedgehogs. Building a foundation. Queen of Hedgehogs. Hermit again. So again, a lot of always Pentacles at the bottom of the deck energy. But with these two coming up, I feel like that's where almost like their focus is going to be shifting to you. Okay? So let's see. Spirit, what goes through their mind when they see pile 3? What animal best represents when pile 3 and this person are together, are in person? How do they view pile 3, Spirit? The spider. Ooh. I'm getting the childhood song. I never usually get the childhood but the line that came up was up the water spout. That's the one line that stuck out in this moment. So water could be a energy. We are getting a lot of different types of signs, but spiders, they usually, I don't know, I guess spider would be considered, would it be earth? Air? I don't know. Either way, let's read it. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Interesting message to get with the spider. Okay. And we also have the kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for next week. Now, this is how you're coming up. You're coming up as someone that could be intimidating. Spiders could be really scary sometimes. But in I forget what religion. It could be the Muslim religion. One of my uh, best friends who in high school, who was Muslim, taught me that it was bad luck or it wasn't good to kill spiders. So and again, I'm thinking of Charlotte's Web, the old classic book, and then I thought of the nursery rhyme. A lot of stuff I'm thinking about with the spider. So giving the Six of Cups energy too. This person and you could have history. I also feel like this person views you as someone that is very wise, intelligent, that could be deceiving. Looks could be deceiving, but also that you are very kind. You're the Empress. You could be cold, cutthroat, but you could also be the wands, the cups, so I don't know. The spider could be a very interesting animal to come up for you. Then we also have the kiwi, and it says walking meditation. I feel like this person might see you as someone that has come a long way in their spiritual endeavors. I'm also getting the message for some of you that you could inspire creative, artistic expression within this person. This person could journal about you, write about you, write songs about you, do art based on you, something about that artistic element with the spider. You could be their muse. Also, getting the imagery of you, they're falling into your web. They may have been fighting it, they may have fought it, but now they are in it. They are in the web, they're caught. But I feel like they're happy about it, guys. So even though that's the imagery I'm getting, that doesn't, that could just be their perspective, the imagery that I'm getting, because they may have had some challenges in their past relationships or connections. Uh, Shadows, like I said earlier, that they might be going through. All right, let me get to the point. True love. Let's move on. Spirit, what goes through their mind when they see pile three? What is the energy? Are they going to date? What's the energy? What is the energy when they see each other in person? What goes through pile three's mind? Person on pile three's. The garden. Gosh, this has been coming out a lot. And we have it coming up with emotional freedom. Ooh. Self-respect. I feel like there's mutual respect when you two see each other in person. I feel like both of you have walked down perhaps an independent road, and it's been leading to each other, to one another for some time. I think you might have been, are they too? I'm saying you both because, again, I feel like this could be mirroring, but the energy of both of you going through some sort of glow up in your own life, independently speaking. With the garden, tending to your own garden, serendipity could be at play too. We see a unicorn in this card, this imagery, the owl, the rabbit. I feel like there's wisdom. This person feels very like you bring almost like the Empress energy. It's like covering it all: fire, fertility, aligned action. You're beautiful. You attract them. We see stars. The star came out. I don't know. I'm getting really good energy. And also, I feel like there's a lot of mutual respect between the two of you. It may not have feel that way though, especially if this person has disappointed you in the past with the 10 of spares, with the 3 of spares. That feels like an ending of some sorts. This person could have really, or it could have been you, one of you, could have really walked away at one point, not have grabbed that cup. So let's see, what goes through their mind when they see you? The person of pile three's mind right now, Spirit. What are they thinking of? What is their energy when they are on pile three? With the Moonology manifestation, what can we do? Okay, we're gonna take it. Work through your feelings. I'm getting a lot about feelings. Emotional freedom. We got the King of Cups. Work through your feelings. This could be a person that really may have been denying their feelings for you at one point. This could also be a person that could have sabotaged the connection because they may not have been, their own feelings could have gotten in the way. They could really could have scared them. We have last quarter moon in Aries. This is fire energy, Aries. We got more fire energy with Sagittarius, full moon. See the bigger picture. New moon in Aquarius, that's air. Open up to change. Wow. Find the balance. Full moon in Libra. So we have 2 full moons. So we have air and we have fire. Someone is in their head. This person. When you and this person are together, are in front of each other, I do feel like there is going to be a balance. The scales are going to be aligned. This person is going to be open to change. They may see they may recognize their feelings for you. I feel like with the King of Cups coming up, and they're in their Emperor energy. It's the feeling that this person like may have needed that separation in some way. If you two found yourself in a separation, be real. Trust the universe. So I do feel like there is going to be a really good energy between the both of you when you are in person. There's going to be a balance. I do feel like this person is going to see different perspective. They are going to feel the emotion. They will open up, I think. Okay. And it could be that it could be a lot of things, but it could be that they haven't felt this way in a long time. Maybe they really did experience toxic relationship or connection in their past. They themselves may have been abandoned in some way, and it could have led itself to their action or inaction in this connection. Take it as it resonates for some of you. So, as we close out your reading, we're going to get into the angel guide. I want to see any advice messages from your angels. The angel guide. Start with this energy. Ooh, that's interesting because it's like these cards didn't want to shuffle, and then we have surrender. Like I needed to surrender to the shuffle. Bottom of the deck, spiritual growth, surrender, ask and receive. So I'm getting from you that you might be really been going down this spiritual path for a while. I do feel like you have surrendered or you are surrendering to no outcome. This person could be in your life or not. It doesn't matter. You are cultivating your own spiritual growth. And through that, you are recognizing truly who you are, which is the soul. I'm getting the energy that you are not in your thoughts, you're being more present, which could be why this person might be coming in because you've been able to disconnect and detach from your own from yourself, your mind, I should say, because yourself is your soul. But yeah, sorry to get into that rant, but I'm getting a strong indicator that if this is a divine counterpart that's coming towards you, that you will see them in person. I feel that you've came a long way in your spiritual growth. That's the energy. And I'm getting a lot of heart chakra and solar plexus chakra with these two images, which is, solar plexus could be um maintaining your own self-discipline. I'm getting where through the spiritual growth, you've learned how to balance the addictive energy, you've learned how to detach, you've learned how to disconnect from this energy so that you can live your own life, especially if this person walked away from you or abandoned you or ghosted you or didn't take that opportunity when it was there. So the feeling of you surrendering to whatever happens with this person, whether it's a union or not, you're going to be okay. You're going to be great. As a matter of fact, whether you're with this person or not is the energy I'm getting. And I feel like that's when things start happening too. When you're in there, when you're in that specific energy. So ask and receive. This could be prayers. Remember, spirit is always listening. Spirit is always there with you. Whoever you pray to, God, uh whatever name or label you give God, your spirit, your angels, your ancestors, past loved ones, whoever you pray to, whoever's up there for you, remember that they're on your side, they're listening, they're answering. In the 3D, it may not look or unfold the way you expect it to happen, but believe it or not, spirit always surprises you. I've been very surprised, even just at the past couple of weeks, the synchronicities, the odd things. Also, you're the first I feel inspired to say, but I won pretty good in Vegas, my trip that I took last week where I took a few days off. um I was winning. It felt like abundant, and I feel like some of you are in that energy. So that's where you manifest the world. Don't focus on this person. Focus on your own goals, because this person is coming in, and I do feel that it's gonna lead to some really a beautiful future. I'm getting. Okay, this person is figuring it out. That being said, when you are face to face with this person, it's going to feel it's going to feel aligned, guys. It's going to feel good. Okay, but until then, but again, you're going to feel that because you're in your present moment with that person. So if you want to still feel that way without that person, be present. And on that note, that's where we're leaving your reading. Thank you so much for coming through and staying till the end. Hope you learned something and it helped you in some way. Hopefully, I'll see you again. Bye, guys.